I mean, it feels great. I mean, number one, it feels great to get the win. You know, as a team, come overseas and be able to go home with the win. And then, secondly, you know, it's really important for me to be able to go out there and put on for my family. You know, this is the most family I've had at a game probably in my whole life. You know, I think I have like 13 family members here, so I'm just happy to be able to go out there and be able to give them a show. And a lot of them are watching their first football game at any level, so it's really exciting.
Oh, it's a big motivation factor. I mean, I told Dayo and Quiddy every time they have family at the game, they go crazy. I'm like, I'd be calling up my family every week. I'm like, make sure you at the game. I'll pay for it. You know what I mean? Front and center. I'll make sure you're at the game so I can have a great game for you. You know what I mean? Come on. I mean, but it's amazing. You know what I mean? He was talking about it, about how he had a lot of family, had family out here in Germany as well, and just amazing that he was able to put on a performance like that for him.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Shout out to the trenches, for sure. But I'll just say, I talked to a lot of guys, and that was my first game that I missed since high school. And just being out there and being dependable to my teammates and just being somebody that they could count on is honestly the reason I play the game. So just last week not being able to go, man, it was a tough situation for me. So I was just really trying to do everything I can to get out there. Obviously, my long-term health and all that stuff is most important, but it just felt great to be out there. And, after being out there, I just had to make sure that, the other team knew who I was. So just out there trying to change the game and affect the game any way I could. So
you never know what to expect when you're facing Bill Belichick. We don't know if they have a certain scheme set up. We don't know if they're just making a change. And it's just a high sense of urgency and alertness, like, hey, be open, be ready for anything, because obviously it was at the end of the game, so they're trying to get this win.
No, yeah, I mean, it was a big game. You know what I'm saying? They were 0 for 4 in the red zone. Defense stepped up when we needed to. Yeah, we got to clean up some things in the run game. They were doing really well in the run game in the second half, and we kind of bailed them out. You know what I'm saying? Especially up front. I know the D-line want to continue to get after Mac Jones. You know what I mean? But they did a really good job scheming us up in the run game and, getting some leaky yardage, after contact and little things like that. So, but all in all, it was a great overall, stops by the defense, and we came up with two takeaways when we needed to.
I felt great as a unit. Even when we had some adversity, had some leaks in the defense, we were able to come up in the red zone, make huge plays to come off the field with no points. So, to see our unit be able to go down or go in the red zone and make them go 0 for 4 in the red zone, it felt great. All the work that we put in, it's really starting to show off.
Man, it's crazy. With all the DBs, obviously, first of all, Rod T is a great young player on this team. From his very first play out there in Kansas City, his rookie year, just has always been reliable, always been a guy that I could lean on, even as a young player. Always goes about his work the right way. But to be honest with those DBs, man, it's crazy. It's like blood in the water. Like, once they get that first interception of the year, it's just like, now they're getting greedy. You know what I mean? And it comes in bunches. So definitely shout out to Rod T, shout out to Julian, man. I just knew once those guys got the first one of the season, after that, now they're going for it.